On this video today, women are going to share on why women cheat. But before I go ahead, let me share something with you. James 1:14 says, "But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust. And when lust has conceived, it brings forth sin." Cheating, I don't agree with. Cheating is sin. I also don't agree with every woman cheat or every man cheat. I don't agree with that. I don't believe it, period. I know this is a different day and age that we live in, but there are still people that do the right thing out there. You might be one of them. I hope you are. And even if you're not, just strive to do what is right. So, take a listen.
Why women cheat. Women cheat. Yes, they do. Women are just very good pretenders, and we are perfect when it comes to hiding. Women cheat when they are tired. Women cheat emotionally. When a woman starts to cheat, it simply means that she's tired of something. She's looking for where to lean on. She's looking for where to rest. And that's the reason why when a woman starts to cheat, she gets carried away with her emotions, because while she's resting, she's getting some massage. She's getting some shoulder massage, some waist massage. While she's resting, she is relaxed.
Let me tell you the number one reason why women cheat and why we're all so screwed because of it. Women cheat, number one, because of attention. They love attention. It's the new drug. Look at social media. Look at how everyone gets perked up when they get a like on social media or whatever. So let me explain to you how this kind of can bleed into someone's marriage. So let's say, especially, I was telling someone this the other day, women who were raised and born and always lived their lives as a 5, 6, or 7, okay? These women, never got complimented much in life. They never got much attention. They were always looking at the 8s, 9s, and 10s who were always getting attention. They never had that attention, right? Now they're married. They're into a marriage 5, 10 years, 20 years, whatever. Again, we're talking about modern day women. I'm not talking about women in the 1990s, 2000 even. Things have changed. So now she has dyed her hair. Maybe she's got extensions. I mean, she's upgraded herself a bit. She had her babies. Maybe she got a mommy makeover. And those things are all fine and dandy to do. You should do those. I'm pro do that. Pro do whatever you feel. But here's what happens. A 6 turns into a 6.5, a 6 turns into a 7. And let's say she's, going to your son's soccer games, and now there's this dad that's, there, and he thinks she's good looking, and they start following each other on social media because that's innocent, right? Oh, our kids are on the same team. That's so innocent what I'm doing. But she's like, oh my gosh, she asked me to follow him. So that's a little attention tick right there. Next one, she might even try to test it. She might do a gym selfie, a regular selfie, or post a picture on vacation in a bikini. And if that dude likes it, whoa, that's huge for her. Huge attention. You might as well take, that's a drug. That's equal to a drug. So then they start talking more at these games, and they're talking about a certain topic. So then they start exchanging memes, send something funny, through whatever social media, or maybe they have each other's phones phone numbers at this point. That's when it's getting super inappropriate. But it's the attention. It's the attention. And this is when women fall down that rabbit hole, because they will go ahead and do it. They'll get the attention from the guy, whether they're having the emotional affair, whether it just stays on text and stays on DMs and stays on whatever, or whether it turns into a little peck, or whether it turns into full-blown schmecks. She's going to get screwed, because this guy really doesn't want to be with her, and it's not going to work. Most affairs, I think only 5% actually work, and being married, it's just screwed up. The husband's gonna have to pay her alimony and the kids' child support, and she's gonna be alone, and it's the worst thing to do. I don't say you should do it. I'm just saying this is what's happening. People are destroying their lives, and social media has allowed that to happen. I remember watching a video of this girl that I used to know. She used to be my neighbor. Maybe she's watching this and she knows who she is. But Christian author, I think she's a counselor now. She started posting stuff on social media, and right then, I'm like, dude, she is posting it for somebody. These are not normal posts. These are not posted for, is look at this new, loving my new, band shirt. Actually, I don't care if she knows who I'm I'll just give you all the details. Like, love my new band shirt. I'm like, she's dating someone who's into music. And like, she like show her shoes. Like, she was never like this. She started getting tattoos, and she was always like maybe a 6. And I remember I was like, she is absolutely cheating on her husband. Fast forward a few months, husband files for divorce because she cheated on him. Like, you gotta look at the social media. It's so horrible for people. Like, it's not a healthy thing to have social media. I mean, I have it, I get it. This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to help people. If I had it my way, I wouldn't have social media. My husband wouldn't have social media. I mean, he barely has social media, actually. He's got like nothing. But that's healthy. Watch out for those 6 and 7s, guys. But other men's attention, the point of this video is other men's attention will ruin a marriage. And people who are 6 and 7s eat that up like they're on a starvation diet. Versus if you married like an 8, 9, 10, they're like, they've always gotten attention. It means nothing to them. So make sure to like, follow, and share this with somebody, anybody.
Hey girlies, so welcome back to another Joe Talks. If this is your first time here with me, my name is Joshia Marie. I am the author of the Pass Me the Wine book, as well as the host on the Level Up with Joshia podcast. So let's get into today's episode because it's kind of juicy. So I got a question from a lot of men, and they wanted to know why women cheat, because we always talk about why they cheat. So why do we cheat? I'm going to give you some reasons. Not justifying cheating. Cheating is not right. But I'm going to give you some reasons why certain acts are carried out based on scientific research and case studies, okay? The number one reason women cheat is because the emotional connection between her and her partner has gone. It is dry. It is dry. It is dry like the Sahara Desert. It is dry. So when women are unable to get that emotional connection with you, they will go and find emotional connection somewhere else, which is why men are very correct. When a woman cheats, it hurts because they know that that woman had some type of care or love for the man that she decided to cheat on him with. Number 2, women cheat for retribution and revenge. And when I say those 2 vague words, I'm simply just meaning women cheat to get their lick back. They cheat because you cheated. And this is a source of revenge, and this is a source of comfort for them, even though it's not the right way. They also decide to cheat because a part of you cheating is a form of abuse. It was mental and emotional abuse for her. And if you are one of those men that put your hand on a woman, you should stop today. She gonna cheat. She's gonna go to somebody that's going to protect her, because as women, we are attracted to the 2 main principles about men, and that is protection. That is protection and providing. So if you cannot provide those things, she's gonna find a man that's going to do it. Another reason that women cheat, and it's because we are emotional creatures. Women cheat when there's no longer excitement in this relationship. It's boring. It's become routine. Women, we like to always feel on our toes and butterflies. We don't want partings. No matter, don't get me wrong. There are some women that don't like surprises, but there are women that want to stay entertained. So when you know the endorphins ain't kicking in and I ain't getting no dopamine hit by being around you, I'm gonna look for that hit somewhere else.
Why do women cheat on the nice guy, the emotionally available guy? Why is that? Let's get into it. Out of boredom. She needs a challenge. A guy that's too nice can be easily taken for granted. The truth is, women like a man who is strong-minded, a man with an opinion, a man that has firm boundaries. He not gonna let himself get disrespected. Women want a man that they can respect. It's crazy because men just want to be respected. I've heard men say they would rather be respected than loved any day. Y'all will be surprised by this. But did you know unattractive women are more likely to cheat? Wow. Women who see themselves as unattractive are more likely to cheat, and that's because of insecurities. That means women who are insecure are more likely to cheat. Younger women are more likely to cheat. And lastly, women who have a more extensive sexual history are more likely to cheat.
What do you say about the woman that cheats?
Well, what is the reason that she's cheating? Because typically, before a woman cheats, she done tried to talk to you in everything. You pretty much ignore, abandon, leave her with a lot of the responsibilities for the house, and she need an escape. But y'all never hear that, because even though a woman's talking, y'all really ain't listening. And there's a reason why y'all not listening, right? And so people escape. Humans do that. They escape to something to get pleasure, for stress relief purposes. Y'all typically give women like toys, play with them, and then throw them in a corner and think that they're supposed to be happy, and then y'all don't listen.
So one of the main questions that I get asked all the time is, why did I cheat on my husband? So I'm about to tell y'all why. I'm just be completely honest. I'm gonna tell you the truth. The only thing that I can say for myself is I just didn't give a damn. When your mate cheat on you, they just really don't give a damn. That's the God honest truth. Now I'm gonna be honest. When me and my husband first got together, when we was in high school. Now mind you, I met him when I was 15. He was 17. I was his first. I broke his virginity. You know what I'm saying? I had been a hot ass before I met him, but I broke his virginity. Okay, so people be like, you know, he knew you was cheating. I don't think he knew. I think he just really loved me. He was abusive. Like when we was in college, or when I was in, he was going to school, and I was going to another school in a whole nother city. But he was really aggressive. Like I remember when I was young, I was so like fragile. Like my mama was the type of mama, she taught me to be real feminine and this and that, this and that. Man, this man used to beat the fuck out of me when we was young. For real, it's like he was real aggressive. He wanted things to go his way. And somewhat down the line, I think I just stopped giving. The abuse had stopped. You know what I'm saying? But I had just stopped giving a and I wanted to get my lick back. In my mind back then, like, I think subconsciously I wanted to fall over because of how he had abused the fuck me. The thing about it is, now, he was a provider. That man used to do everything for me, y'all. But it's people be thinking that money is all that matter. It don't. It's more than money. You know what I'm saying? A man can give you all his money and still treat you like shit. I didn't feel like I was 100% loved. I remember times I would try to have conversations with him. He would ignore me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know. So I guess my attention went to other men. So that's why it's important, fellas, for y'all to give y'all wives the attention that she needs. Because at the end of the day, when we start yearning for that attention, we will seek it elsewhere. That's the God and the truth. Now, another question people ask me is, do I think that he cheated on me? I don't think so. Because see, one thing about it, and I'm being completely 100% transparent, I was a big ass freak. You get what I'm saying? He didn't have to seek nothing from nowhere else. Every sexual thing that he wanted, he was getting from me. And baby, I was A1 at what I do. You know what I'm saying? He had no reason to. But see, when it comes down to being open-minded, because of his inexperience, he wasn't as open-minded as me. My sexual level was up here, and he was down here. So I needed more sexually. You know what I'm saying? Things that I like, the normal female probably wouldn't even like it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things that I like to do, even to this day, the most females be like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know, so, I mean, he didn't have to cheat. Everything he needed was in me. What initiated everything? Like, the very first time I cheated. Like, I remember, I think I was like 18. And this is what started. I was faithful from 15 to 18. But at 18, that's where the cheating started.
Why do married women cheat? Here's some of my personal beliefs. Women want to feel desired. They want to feel wanted. They want to be chased. They want a man who lusts over them. What happens in marriage is that women and their husbands come into this very boring routine, right? Where it's like work, go home, take care of the kids, clean, cook. There's nothing sexy about that. Right? Then, you know, the partners have intimate moments, but it's not what it used to be when they were out and about. So having that feeling that someone new finds you sexy, someone new finds you attractive, desires you beyond your daily routines, right? Is why I think that some married women cheat. So how to avoid that? You avoid that by making sure that your spouse always feels like you think she's sexy, that you're always chasing her, that no matter if her hair's up in a bun or, dressed for work, you think that she's the sexiest person alive.
In my personal experience with the women that do cheat, it's not that all women cheat, but the women that do cheat, it's very little to do with the woman herself. It's more to do with the man she selects.
Really?
Yeah. In my experience, I can look at a couple and tell by the man if she's going to cheat. Where the men and her have a very strong dynamic, where it's very clear that they know each other inside out and where they can be themselves completely. And more so than anything, I can tell she feels safe in his company. It's unlikely she cheats. Yeah. But where I feel like she's kind of the boss, or she feels like she doesn't respect his opinion, and it's not necessarily she's just like he's kind of allowed himself to take that backseat, where she can disrespect him openly, where she feels like she can tell him anything and he just instantly believes it and follows her commands, it sets him in a position where she doesn't have a fear of losing him. And as a result of no fear of losing him, there's an openness to try alternatives, because she knows if worst case scenario he finds out, he's still going to stay. And that's
it's a fairly dismal view of people.
I know.
You've just put forward.
When women cheat, they cheat for a much deeper reason than men do, and I'm just going to explain the psychology behind this. Women cheat because there's something missing with the man that they're with in that moment. Whether it's emotionally, that man's not giving her enough love, enough validation, he's not telling her she's pretty anymore, not taking her out, or it's financially, the guy she cheats with is better off than the man she's with, and she thinks she's gonna get, a better deal. Whatever it is, there's always a reason. They're not going to do it just because it's fun, or they're horny, or if an opportunity presents itself, or like a hot guy walks past, they're not going to do it for that. And most of the time, if the woman is smart, she's never going to cheat with a guy who's a downgrade. She's always going to cheat with someone who's an upgrade, versus men will just cheat with a rando. So remember, when women cheat, they cheat with a different intent. That's why it hurts 10 times more when a woman cheats versus when a man cheats. Not saying it doesn't hurt when a man cheats, but it hurts a lot more when a woman cheats, because there's purpose behind it. On top of this, if she cheats with someone who's not an upgrade, then that woman is just seeking validation. She's seeking the validation she's not getting from her man, or she can't give to herself, So there's a difference, and people who say it's the same, it is not.
Why do women cheat?
Oh my gosh, that is the best question that I've heard all day. Why do you think women cheat? Before I go.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
See, that's why we're doing the interview.
Okay, I want to know not only why do women cheat, but why do men cheat? And I will tell you why. It's because people are searching for love, and they're looking in the wrong places. And actually, I'm here to tell you that only true love is found in Jesus. And no one should cheat on anyone, but the problem is we're all broken, and we're all separated from God. But God didn't want that separation, and that's why he sent Jesus to die on the cross for us. And Jesus bridged the gap between you and true love. And you don't have to cheat. No one has to cheat, because we have the best love, and no one can take it away from us. And so, yeah, if you guys don't have Jesus in your heart, all you have to do is say, Jesus, I ask you to come into my heart, be my Lord, give me this love that I need, make me right, let me know what true love is. And I'm telling you, you'll never be the same. It'll be the best decision of your life. It was for me. That's why I say it. 10 years ago, I was suicidal. I didn't want to live. I didn't have love. I felt cheated of all love, and I found real love, and that's what I'm here to tell you about today.
So I want to hear your thoughts on this. Have you ever cheated? Have you ever been cheated on? Have you changed, and how have you changed? Why have you decided to change? And what is your advice to other cheaters out there? Hear your comments. I want to hear from you.